Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Oh, goodness. I keep on coughing a little bit. Craziness. Judy's coming. Good morning. It's a little chilly this morning. A little cold. Oh, my God. Although it still feels, okay, it still feels like spring is right around the corner, I think.
I can only hope.
Yeah.
I can only hope. You figure it's almost basically the middle of February here.
Right.
Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday.
That's crazy.
Ash Wednesday and Valentine's Day.
Yep. Yep.
Easter's the 31st.
Right. It's early. So weird. So bizarre. Here we are on our way to work, guys.
Anything interesting happened after I left? No.
I can't remember. And if it did, I tried to block it out. Oh my God. I watched this docu-series last night on Netflix. Not a series. It was a one-time, hour and a half long show. I forget the name of it, but I'm sure you guys are going to let me know what it was. So it was about this guy, and he was married. He had 2 kids, got a divorce, remained on good terms with the ex-wife. And then he, it was 2 years after he got divorced or whatever, waited, whatever, decided to go on a dating site, just wanted, something just someone to go out with and have fun with, nothing serious at all. So he met this woman and they both agreed that it was just gonna be very sex, that's it, just having fun type situation. He didn't want anything serious. He was a mechanic. He was focused on his job and, whatever. So he was, off, dating this woman, whatever, not serious at all. And I think he wasn't dating her for long. And this other woman walked into his mechanic shop and wanted somebody to look at her car. And he just thought that she was the most beautiful woman ever. So, then that was that, whatever. I can't remember if there was something in between that something happened. I don't know. Anyway, so then he was still continually checking online his dating app or whatever, because this other woman was just fun, whatever. And he found the girl that came into the mechanic shop. She was on the thing too. So he's oh my God, let's match. I think you're so beautiful, whatever. So he went out to dinner with her, had a few drinks, invited her back to his house. While she was in the house, the original woman, the first woman, texted him and was hey, I forgot something at your house. I'm coming to get it. And he's oh shit, So he had to tell the first woman, I'm sorry, but this other one, I'm open, I'm casually seeing this other woman. She just texted me saying she left something at my house, whatever. She's coming over. So the first woman left. And she was fine with it. She's I understand, we're both seeing other people. It's, whatever. So the woman came over to his house, got her item, left. And then he texted the second woman back and was hey, she left. I really want to see you. I'm sorry that this happened. She's well, why don't you come over to my house? So he drives over to her house and whatever, spends the night, whatever. Well, then, okay, whatever. So all of a sudden, the second woman texts him like the next day, like threaten, like, I can't believe like you saw this other woman, like this isn't what I signed up for, this isn't working, blah blah blah. Then like the next day started texting him saying you're a piece of shit, blah blah blah, like all this other stuff, right? And he's just like, whoa, like, this isn't what I signed up for. You know, you can stop, whatever. Like, this isn't going to work. I just wanted something casual. Like, you understood that I was seeing other people. I understand that you're seeing other people. Whatever, whatever. So she continues and continues. She starts targeting the first woman. She starts texting the first woman saying, I know where you are. Like, you're right here right now. Then she starts texting the guy saying, I can't believe you're talking to like other girls at work or whatever. He's like, I don't want to see you anymore. Like, you know, whatever. Well, the second woman that is texting him or whatever disappears from the mother. Like, says, I'm, you know, I'm sorry. Like, she texts her mother, or she emails her mother, and she says, I just, you know, I need to clear my head, blah, 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 whatever. And she ends up missing. Like, she doesn't have any contact with her mother. So her mother calls the police show up at the guy's house, blah, 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 whatever. So then the first woman, there's a fire at her house. The woman sets her house on fire. Then all of a sudden the woman's in the park. She gets shot. Like, a woman shoots her. Crazy. Well, come to find out, it was the first woman the whole time. The first woman lit her house on fire to make it look like it was the second woman. And you know where the second woman was? She killed her already.
Jeez.
It was insane.
What was this?
I can't remember. And that first woman, who it was this whole time, was emailing him and texting him on her phone after she killed her, making it look like it was her this whole time. So how they found out was, these investigators said, okay, it's, you know, the fire, this is so bizarre, like, this is scary, like, but they're like, okay, we have all these IP addresses from the emails, all these IP addresses. Well, this woman would go around and change her IP address or whatever, but out of the millions of IP addresses that these police officers had, they made a program where they could input all of the IP addresses and like figure out which ones were more popular than others. And they tracked it to this guy's computer, and she was dating this guy. She was living with him because she left the house. Like, the whole thing was just so crazy. It was like twists and turns and insane. But they never found the woman's body. They never found her body. And they asked the guy, they're like, when you were, you know, with like that first woman, like, do you have any like iPad from that time? Because this was going on like for years. And he found an old iPad with this card in it, and it happened to be her card from her phone, from this woman's phone. And she had a picture of the dead woman's foot with a tattoo on it. And it matched the tattoo. It was crazy. It was so crazy. It was literal true crime. I have never in my life seen a more crazy...
What was this on?
In an hour and a half. It was on Netflix. And it was listed on their like top 10 things to watch. Bless you.
Thank you.
And I was just like, oh my God, this is insane. It was so crazy.
Huh. So
it was from Oklahoma.
Well,
or something like that. Or Arkansas or somewhere. I don't know. Dang. What are you allergic to?
Your story.
Apparently. Oh my God. It was
That's
so
weird.
crazy. And I don't know what made me happen to... Oh, I finished my 90-Day Fiancé, the other side, or whatever it was called, the abroad one. I thought I was watching season 1, but I was watching season 4, which is okay because they have new people on, bless you, all the time. But...
Strange.
By the way, if you guys have watched 90-Day Fiancé, the other side, season 4 with Debbie and Osama. Good Lord. Good Lord.
I haven't watched anything.
Yeah, that's the only thing I've watched so far. But, oh my goodness, it was insane. And I have like a new rule that I'm going to try to do. When I get home after work, I'm going to try to put my phone away. For the whole until right before I go to bed. I'm going to try to put it away. So if you text me, I won't answer.
I'm usually working.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
It's really not that hard.
I know. Well, I did it yesterday.
Yeah, what is
From
the
like
reasoning
4
for this?
p.m. on. The reasoning is that I feel like, I mean, and yesterday I had my phone pretty much in my purse because I had to upload the video and then I took that picture of the kids. But, I feel like I'm just, like, we're all just attached to our phones, me especially. Like, but then we rely on them for things like
Well, that's a good...
movie tickets and directions and this and that. But, like, I'm wasting time scrolling.
Yeah.
And that's what I hate. The wasted time of scroll.
But you probably should at least check it here and there in case if somebody really does need you.
Oh, I know, but I'm just putting it away.
I know, I'm just saying, you should...
But see, that's the problem. Like, that people don't call anymore if they need you. They just text. I don't know. I can't.
That is true. That's... But they don't have any other way of getting a hold of you.
Right. Well, they can mail me a letter. And then I'll get it in 2 days.
Oh, or
and
2
then,
weeks.
Yeah. And then we'll see what happens. If it's too late, then so be it. Oh my God. It doesn't feel like a Tuesday to me either. I don't know what day it feels like, but it doesn't feel like a Tuesday.
I don't know. All I know it's a long week.
Yeah, it is going to be a long week. Oh, shoot. Okay, guys.
Well, enjoy your... Oh, Fat Tuesday.
Is that today?
Yep. All over the news with the potchkies or however you say that.
Oh, yeah, I don't like
Donuts.
those.
But they was crazy
Really?
at the bakeries and that the people were just lined up and buying boxes and boxes.
Is today the day that you
Potchkies?
buy that big, huge round thing and you find the man inside?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You buy a big round thing. We used to do it all the time. You buy a big round pastry. It's like a Kringle. But there's a little man inside. Am I going crazy? There's a little plastic man inside, and whoever finds the man in their Kringle piece or cake or something, get something. Or it's good luck or something. It's like a little Jesus man.
Okay, I've never done it, so I don't know.
I'm trying to think what I'm thinking of.
But all I know is today is Fat Tuesday with those
donuts.
Donuts. My mom used to love those.
What am I thinking of?
She loved them.
It's like you slice the thing open and they actually bake the plastic man inside of it.
Well, wouldn't the plastic melt?
I don't know.
Baked it?
I would think so. Unless they stick them in after.
No, I really honestly don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
like
I kind of do, but I don't. I've never done it, so I don't know.
Oh. Anyway, you guys, we really need
knows
to...
what she's talking about, let us know.
Yeah, leave a comment down below. Also, prayers for Gaza. It has gotten so bad there. I have been not watching the local news here in the United States because they lie about everything. So, actually, to be completely honest, what I have been doing is going on Snapchat Maps. And if you go to Gaza and if you click on like the map of where Gaza is, you will actually see people's live snaps as to what is actually happening there, instead of relying on a news feed that lies about everything. Here in the United States, we're not given the correct news. So if you go and actually look and see, these people are starving. Babies do not have milk. People do not have food. It is really bad. They have no medical supplies. It is just horrid. And I don't know if there's any organizations here in the United States that are helping. I have no idea. But yeah, it's just very, very sad. So prayers for Gaza. But anyway, we got to get going. Hopefully everyone has a great day. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you know what Judy and I are talking about with that little plastic man. And I will see you guys all later. Bye, everyone. Bye.